Now, word on the street, Justin Bieber and Usher got into it at Beyonce Oscars party. I ain't gonna lie, Justin Bieber and Usher, they almost came to blows, they say. I ain't gonna lie, I never thought I'd see the day. Because Usher and Justin Bieber, they used to be like this. What happened? What happened? I need somebody to love. Oh. Man, it been a long time coming, man. No wonder why Justin Bieber ain't wanna perform at the Super Bowl with Usher. They wasn't seen eye to eye, was they? That's crazy, man. It's a whole lot of smoke in the air. But if you're new to the channel, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell so you get notified when I drop another banger. Two goats going at it. I never thought I'd see the day. Hopefully they clear everything up, man, and they become friends again. Who knows? But let's get it.
Yo, hold on, because I need you to stop whatever you are doing right now.
First of all, don't tell me what to do, bro. I do what I want. That's first of all. Second of all, I did see a video. I seen a picture of like them going at it, and I seen Beyonce in the background. Like, I don't know if that was AI, because you never know nowadays. There's too many AI pictures and videos going around, so you can never tell. Like, the internet getting too good. This technology, man, it's getting too advanced. This shit getting scary.
Bieber and Usher just had a full-blown altercation at Beyonce's party, of all places. And now Bieber has broken his silence, and what he said is going to shock you. But here's the thing that nobody is talking about. This goes so much deeper than an unfollow. This goes deeper than a mentor falling out. There's a reason Bieber cut these people off, and the truth is finally starting to come out. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, everything is going to make sense. Alright, so let me paint the picture for you. It is Oscar weekend. Hollywood is in full swing. The most elite, the most exclusive party of the entire night is Beyonce and Jay-Z's annual Gold Party at Chateau Marmont in West Hollywood. And when I say everyone was there, I mean everyone. We are talking Hailey Bieber, Michael B. Jordan, Timothy Chalamet, Tiana Taylor, Kylie Jenner, Megan Fox, Austin.
I ain't gonna lie, they had a lot of celebrities there. Why wasn't I invited? Beyonce. My name wasn't on the list.
Taylor Swift. The whole who's who of Hollywood packed into one room. This is not the kind of event where you are making a scene. This is the kind of event where you are on your absolute best behavior, because it is Beyonce and Jay-Z's turf. You do not act up in there. You just do not. So Justin Bieber rocks up with Hailey. Low-key, calm, just there to enjoy the night. And then out of nowhere, Usher clocks him across the room. And instead of leaving it alone, instead of being a
grown man saying clocked him. Nigga said Usher clocked him across the room. Like, bro, what is this?
And letting it go, Usher walks straight up to Bieber with energy, with anger, and what follows is one of the most talked about moments of the entire Oscars weekend. So here's what TMZ and Entertainment Weekly are both reporting. Usher approached Justin Bieber at the party. Sources close to Justin describe Usher as coming in hot, angry, heated. The two got into an intense exchange of words right there in the middle of Beyonce's event, with celebrity witnesses everywhere. We are talking people like Michael B. Jordan and Timothy Chalamet standing right there watching this go down. Now here's where the story splits. Some sources are saying this escalated into a fist fight, actual physical contact. Others, including sources connected directly to Justin Bieber, are saying there was no physical altercation.
Now in the fist fight, who y'all got? Y'all got Usher or Justin Bieber? I ain't gonna lie, my money on JB, man.
Intense, heated argument. But let me say this. When TMZ drops a story mentioning fist fight, you do not just make that up out of thin air. Something went down in that room. And whatever it was serious enough that the moment they stepped outside, Justin grabbed Hailey and got them both out of there immediately. Done. Gone. No lingering. No chatting to other guests. They were out. And Usher? He is not responding, not saying a word publicly, which honestly tells you everything you need to know.
This one is blowing my mind. Justin Bieber and Usher reportedly got into a fight at an Oscars after party. Multiple people told TMZ that this fight turned into a physical fist fight. Then a source that's close to Justin Bieber told TMZ that nothing physical broke out, but Usher walked up to Justin Bieber at this Oscar after party and was very heated and angry. angry. And then things just escalated where they were both yelling at each other. I wish I could have just been a fly on the wall, because sources are also telling TMZ that Justin Bieber just wants to erase everybody from his past. This part really isn't surprising, because in 2025, when Justin Bieber was dealing with all of those things and unfollowing Scooter Braun and all of this, he also unfollowed Usher. We all know Usher and Scooter Braun are the ones that signed a very young Justin Bieber. I'm not gonna lie, I can't help but think back when all of this was happening in early 2025, when a lot of us thought that Justin Bieber was very much struggling mentally, and we saw him removing himself from everybody in his past, the only thing that was ever really reported is that Justin Bieber might have had some money that came up missing over a period of time, and he finally realized it. The reason why I found those reports so interesting is the fact that at the same time he was deleting Usher, Scooter Braun, and everybody from his life when he was younger, he also fired his business manager, Lou Taylor of TriStar. Yeah.
Y'all been stealing from my goat? I was wondering why he was cutting everybody. I'm like, God, what happened to Scooter? He unfollowing all these people. Y'all been stealing from my goat. Y'all been doing them runs since he was a kid. Man, y'all been stealing his money? I ain't gonna lie, Usher, you probably would have had to see me too. I ain't gonna lie. I would have initiated the fight if I was Justin. Nigga, you been stealing from me. You been knowing all these people been taking from me. And you gonna sit up here and let it happen? Nigga, I probably would have fired off on Usher as soon as I'd have seen him. That's crazy work, man.
Lou Taylor, that was managing Britney Spears when she was put into her conservatorship. And yes, TriStar, her business, who was also named in the Diddy trial as allegedly paying some of the male workers. Honestly, this is some tea that I want to figure out what was the reason for this heated argument that almost allegedly turned into a fist fight. But y'all, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
Now this is the part everyone has been waiting for, because Bieber's camp has actually responded to this, and what they said is interesting. Sources connected to Justin told TMZ directly that there was no physical altercation. That is the official line coming from his team. But read between the lines here, because they did not deny the confrontation happened. They did not deny the heated exchange. They did not say Usher did not approach him with anger. They specifically only pushed back on the physical element. Everything else? Confirmed. And that matters. Because Bieber is not trying to hide the fact that this happened. He is not pretending everything is fine between him and Usher. He is just making sure the narrative does not paint him as someone who got into a brawl at a celebrity party. Smart move, honestly. Let Usher be the one looking unhinged. Let Usher be the one who came in angry at a Beyonce and Jay-Z event. Because that is the story that is writing itself right now. But okay, let us get into the why. Because this did not come out of nowhere. This has been building for a long time, and most people do not know the full story. Cast your mind back to when Bieber went on that unfollow spree. He unfollowed Scooter Braun. He unfollowed his entire old management team. And then one day, Usher woke up and realized Bieber had unfollowed him too. Just like that. Gone. And Usher was shook. He genuinely did not see it coming, because in his mind, he was the one who gave Bieber everything. He was the mentor. He was the one who co-signed him and brought him into the industry alongside Scooter Braun. Without Usher, there is no Justin Bieber. That is how Usher sees it. But here is the other side of this that is coming out now. There are reports that Usher was financially taking advantage of Bieber throughout their relationship, skimming extra percentages off deals, taking a bigger cut than what was agreed. And Bieber eventually figured it out. And when he did, he felt completely betrayed. Because this was not just some random industry person. This was his mentor, the man who was supposed to be looking out for him. And then you add the Diddy layer on top of all of this, and suddenly the unfollow makes complete sense. Because remember that footage, 15-year-old Justin Bieber, 48 hours with Diddy. Usher was the one who facilitated that relationship. Usher was the one in that world and brought young Bieber into it. And then years later, Usher sits down with Howard Stern and says he would never leave his own children with Diddy. His own words.
Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
But he left Bieber there at 15 years old. You cannot say that and think Bieber is not going to eventually connect those dots. So when Bieber started unfollowing people, he was not being ungrateful. He was not being difficult. He was an adult man finally cutting off every single person who was around him during the most vulnerable period of his life. People who were supposed to protect him and did not. And Usher is one of those people. And this is where it gets even more serious. Because Usher is just the first. Think about what is happening here. Scooter Braun is reportedly feeling like he is owed money from Bieber. Diddy, when he eventually gets out, is almost certainly going to have something to say.
Man, Diddy ain't never getting out. Keep him in jail for a long time. Talking about some when Diddy get out. He don't need to get out. He need to stay his ass in jail. He'll be all right in there. Talking about when he get out.
Bieber has cut off from his past is going to come for him one way or another. Usher just happened to be the first one to do it face to face. And look at the boldness of it. This man really waited 6 to 8 months after being unfollowed, saw Bieber at one of the most exclusive parties in Hollywood, and decided that was the moment. At Beyonce's event, in front of half of the entertainment industry. That is not someone who is thinking clearly. That is someone who has been sitting on this anger for months and finally snapped. And that level of reaction over an unfollow tells you that this is about way more than social media. Usher knows what Bieber knows, and Usher is scared of what Bieber might eventually say publicly.
TMZ is reporting that Usher and Justin Bieber got into an intense altercation at Beyonce and Jay-Z's Oscar party. This was the after party. Sources connected to Justin tell TMZ that Usher came up to Justin at the party with energy and anger, and the two got into a heated exchange. Usher, who the hell do you think you are? It says some people were saying that it ended in a fist fight between the two of them. Others say that there was no physical contact, but it was very intense. TMZ was told that Justin's been trying to erase everyone from his past, but it turns out Justin's always been rude to Usher. This is why I'll always be a believer. I wonder what Justin could be mad about. I will say that I doubt this would have happened if Haley were around. Haley was at the Vanity Fair after party. You know, some people speculate that Haley might be a handler, and the handlers are for situations like this. I personally believe that Usher should leave Justin Bieber alone, leave the rest of us alone, and move in with his good friend Russell Simmons. Please go to Bali. I don't think that there's extradition there.
Here's the bottom line. Justin Bieber has spent the last few years quietly distancing himself from everyone connected to his past. No big public statements, no interviews dragging people, just clean, quiet exits. And these people are losing their minds over it because they cannot control the narrative when Bieber is not engaging with them. Usher walking up to him at Beyonce's party was not a power move. It was desperation. And Bieber walking straight out of there afterwards with Haley, that was the real power move. The story is still developing, and something tells me this is far from over. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Bieber is right to cut these people off? And do you think Usher is going to address this publicly? Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to LoafTube for future celebrity...
I ain't gonna lie, this is a crazy situation. Obviously, he separated himself from the people of his past for a reason. I don't know what that reason is. People might say, oh, they were stealing from him, they was taking advantage of him when he was a kid and he was vulnerable. But I don't know, if y'all was doing that, Usher, if y'all was taking money from him and stuff like that, and taking a larger percentage that y'all was more than what y'all was supposed to be taking, that's messed up. I ain't gonna lie. But me being the fighting promoter that I am, that set up the boxing match. What y'all say? Justin Bieber versus Usher. Come on now, we can get the Netflix deal. I can set this up. Netflix will take the fight. I'm telling y'all, Justin Bieber versus Usher. It'll be the biggest fight since Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier. I'm telling you. Did Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier fight? I think they did. Muhammad Ali and George Foreman. We just gonna say that. But I'm out of here, man. If y'all enjoyed that reaction video, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. We gotta set up the fight, Justin Bieber. Get at me, man. I got you. We gonna set up that Justin Bieber and Usher fight. We gonna get it on Netflix. The whole world gonna watch. You know how many views that's gonna get on Netflix? Man, Netflix fuck around, shut down. There's gonna be so many people watching. I'm telling you. Y'all get a bag off of this. Justin, you can make all the money that they took from you back from the fight. But let's get it, man. I'm out of here. Make sure y'all smash that like button for your boy. And I'll see y'all in the next video.